What's up, guys? It's Mighty, and I am sick as hell. Which is great because it happened just in time for the weekend, and I had been working out pretty consistently for 2 weeks, and I wanted to keep that going this weekend. And I had a bunch of Dream Riders stuff that I needed to do, and was hoping to catch up on a lot of games. And I've done a little bit of that stuff, but not much because I'm dizzy and achy and I just feel terrible. So it's perfect timing. I couldn't be more happy about it. But this video is not for me to complain. It is for me to make excuses. So I know I've said this before, but it bears repeating. The lack of uploads that I've been having is not because I'm losing interest in YouTube stuff. It's purely on a time basis. I just don't have the time that I want to have to do this kind of stuff because of a million other things, primarily Dream Riders. I apologize for the mess that's back here on the table. Wife's been doing a lot of calligraphy stuff, and that's kind of her workstation right now, and I didn't want to clean it up because I want to lay back down when I'm done recording this. But yeah, what was I talking about? Video games. But I did wanted to say thank you guys for the support on the 15 most anticipated games of 2015 video that I put up a few days ago. It did pretty well in views right off the bat. So thanks guys for checking that out. If you haven't, I'll put a link in here in the video right about now, and check that out if you haven't. I was very happy with how it turned out. I spent a lot of time, over the past 3 weeks, putting it together, and then just ran out of time towards the end to where I couldn't really get it out before the end of 2014. But still, what's the difference? No game on that list has come out yet, and it was just a few days that I missed. But I do some things differently on the production side that I know now for next time, but that's part of this whole YouTube experience for me, is figuring that stuff out, creating content like that. And I had never really done a video like this before, where I did some narration stuff and I wrote out more of a script and that kind of thing. But I'm working on one of my most anticipated movies for 2015 that I want to get up in the next week or two. I'm not going to make any promises on when it's going out, because when I do that, I tend to not make that, and that makes me feel bad. But it's going to be a similar kind of thing, just a lot of the big movies coming out this year, showing some trailers and stuff like that, so I'm pretty excited about that. But the whole point of this video, I wanted to make this short so I could not talk for a long time, and here we are. The whole point of this video, I wanted to talk about my Game of the Year stuff and how there hasn't been any. I mentioned this a while ago, shortly after I got my cast off on my hand, I think, that my Game of the Year was going to be pushed into 2015 just because I didn't have enough time to play this stuff. I basically couldn't play video games for almost 2 months from when I broke my hand. And then even since then, I just have had very little time to play games. This weekend would have been a lot better because I didn't have anything else going on other than working on Dream Riders stuff. But I've been feeling so bad. I've just been laying in bed watching the final season of Sons of Anarchy. But I have been playing some stuff. I still totally intend on getting my 2014 Game of the Year stuff at the end of January. I don't foresee any problems with me not being able to do that. There are going to be some games that I wanted to play to include that I'm not going to be able to. Stuff like Diablo 3 Ultimate Evil Edition, just because how long that game is and how co-op based it is. I don't have anyone else that's really playing that anymore. I missed the boat on that one, unfortunately. Grand Theft Auto 5 PS4 Remaster, I would have loved to sink my teeth into because I didn't play GTA 5 on PS3. But again, it's just so big. That game is so long. There's no way I could get it done. And that's a perfect game for me to pick up this summer when nothing's really coming out. That's going to be a great game for me to play. So I still want to play it. And then there's stuff like Sunset Overdrive and Smash and Mario Kart, games that are on consoles that I don't own. So of course I'm not going to be able to play those. But I did pick up a bunch of stuff on the Steam Winter Sale And with the exception of Wolfenstein, I own every game that I want to play to like include potentially in that Game of the Year discussion. So I'm very excited about that. I have to figure out a way to get Wolfenstein. I might just rent it. Can you even rent games from places anymore? I don't know. But I told myself I wasn't going to buy anything unless it was under $20. And I still ended up spending more money than I probably should have, but I bought a ton of games. Banner Saga, other stuff, Super Time Force, Neverending Nightmares, Bird Story, a lot of stuff. But I didn't pick up Wolfenstein, I didn't pick up Divinity Original Sin, which is probably too long for me to have been able to play anyway, but I still totally am going to play Wolfenstein if all goes according to plan. I'll just have to figure out a way to play it where I'm not going to have to buy it for like $35 for a game that I'm just going to play, put the 10 hours into, and then that's it. It's not worth it for me in my financial situation. But I have been playing a lot of stuff. I'm still working through Dragon Age. I played the next 2 story missions, so I really don't know how close to the end I am. I'm level 16. I don't know if the level cap's like 20 or 25. I really don't know, but I've explored most of the side areas. Haven't fought a dragon yet or anything, but I'm in a good position to where even if I stopped playing that now, I know enough about it to talk about it on a Game of the Year list. So that I'm pretty happy with. I'm only a few hours into Shadow of Mordor and Far Cry 4, so I definitely need to put a lot more time into those before I can include them on there, which I'm going to do this month. I don't really have anything to say about them yet just because I'm so early on. But I've been playing a lot of Shovel Knight, which is awesome. I've been playing it with the PS4 controller, which works out really well because I just don't prefer keyboard controls just because I'm not a PC gamer at heart. But I love it so far. It's really hard. It's really, really hard. I have to play it in short bursts, like one night at a time, one world at a time, just because it gets too frustrating because I die a lot. I've been playing some Banished, which is really good. It's kind of like SimCity, but it's like ye olde style, with like wooden houses and stuff like that. And it's more dependent on food than it is on like power and electricity and water and stuff like that. It's not as complicated, I would say, as SimCity is, especially the new one. But I'm really liking it. I love the aesthetic of it and the place. It's very like in the woods and that kind of thing. So I'm going to put some more time into that. And what else? Oh, I've been playing a lot of Neverending Nightmares as well. I played it last night for about an hour and a half with Kelly, sat with me and watched, because I tried to play it during the day yesterday by myself, and I was still scared. Because it's just like the ambient attitude of the game, and because I know it's scary, I'm like constantly tense waiting for something scary to happen, and it's really violent. And honestly, it's more gameplay intensive than I thought. Like, there are actual puzzles you have to figure out. But yeah, I'm liking that. I love the art style. That's kind of all I've really been playing right now, which I guess is a lot, but there's still a bunch of stuff that I need to get into. Banner Saga probably being top of that list along with Far Cry 4 and Shadow of Mordor, but I went like Never Alone. I got, it's the one about the Inuit people in Canada or Alaska. I bought that on PlayStation Network, but yeah, so as far as the actual Game of the Year stuff goes, I will be doing my top 10 best games I played list that I had done last year and then I had done for the couple of years before that. But I'm also going to be doing like superlatives, stuff like, best looking game, best indie game, best DLC, best, music, best character, best story, all that kind of crap. I probably won't be doing like best RPG, best shooter, best platformer, just because games nowadays tend to not really fit into a specific mold. Like, excuse me, what do you consider a game like Shadow of Mordor? Is it an action game? Is it a platform game? It's an open world game, certainly. Like, is it an RPG? I don't like separating that kind of stuff for arbitrary reasons. I want to judge every game all on the same page, because that's the best way to do it. And if you don't do it that way, you're wrong. But yeah, I guess that's it. So Again, if you haven't checked out my top 15 games of 2015 video, check that out. Thanks guys for all the support on that, and please leave a like if you enjoyed this video. If you want me to get better, like the video, because I'm like Tinkerbell from the Julie Andrews Peter Pan, where you have to clap if you believe. If you want me to come back to life, you have to believe. Yeah, I guess that's it. I don't know, my mind is going. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see you, probably the next video I put up is that movie video. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.
We going.